Hi, my name's Michelle. Welcome to my channel. Today we're making nitrogen-infused cold brew at home. We're going to be using the Toddy cold brew system in order to do this. All right, we're going to put the plug in the bottom of the plastic container. Inside here, you're going to see the filter that needs to be soaked in water before you put the bag in. Next, I'm going to be putting the bag in here, and you'll see there's the brand Toddy. These are just filter bags that you can purchase on Amazon. I'll share all the links below. Next in here, I'm going to be putting the coffee grounds. I bought any kind of cold brew coffee grounds off of Amazon. You can purchase any flavor that you want. I put in 12 ounces of coffee. After I put the 12 ounces into the coffee filter, I then fill it up with 6 cups of water. This is going to sit overnight for anywhere between 12 and 15 hours. This is filtered water that I get from my refrigerator. You can use any water you want. Always mix it with a wood spoon. And then you take it and fold the bag over, and you're then going to sit it on your counter overnight. Some people say that they put it in their refrigerator. I put a lid on mine to keep any particles of any dust or anything out of that. This is what I do after the coffee is done the next day. Pull the plug out so that the coffee can pour into the glass pitcher. Then I'm going to put filtered water into a coffee mug, and you'll see that I add my favorite sweetener. I use stevia for mine. You may notice that my silver container on the left side of the screen has a condensation on it, and that's because I store it in my refrigerator to keep it cold. All right, so here I am putting sweetener in there in the water. I am now going to run really quick and get a coffee mug because I'm about to overflow my pitcher. This happens to me almost all the time. So I just pour the remainder, it might be a quarter of a cup, into that coffee cup. You'll see that the cold brew is pretty dark. Again, that's 12 ounces of coffee. Right now, I'm taking my milk frother and I am frothing up the stevia with my filtered water. There you go. It's got a froth to it. The reason I'm doing this is to sweeten the coffee while it's inside this nitrogen-infused container. This brand is called Royal Brew. I will be leaving all of the links below in the description of the pieces that I use. Again, I store this in the refrigerator. Next, I'm going to be pouring, using a funnel, my coffee into the container. You'll have to read the different directions on these nitrogen-infused containers because they are different sizes. Right here, I decide to pour a little bit more in. Then I'm going to keep the funnel in and pour my sweetened water in. This enables the sweetener to be diluted inside the container versus me flavoring it afterwards. You cannot fill this container all the way up. The directions say you have to keep it at 70%. I just went and grabbed the nitrogen container. I'll show it to you better later. Next, I'm going to be putting the lid on. That's the nitrogen container and the part that it slides into. Next, we're going to put the lid onto this nitrogen tank. And you want to make sure that it is screwed on really well. Here I obviously am struggling. All right. After you put the nitrogen on there, I'm going to let you hear what it sounds like. So hold on just a second. All right. Next, you're going to see me shake this. The reason that you have to shake it is to get the nitrogen to go throughout the liquid. I shake it every single time that I pull it out of the refrigerator, and I put a towel around it just so it doesn't leak out. Now I think that nitrogen-infused coffee is best in a beautiful glass because you're going to get to see the beauty of it. Isn't that beautiful? Looks almost like a Starbucks. Sweet. This is nitrogen infused coffee, and this is the way that I make it at home. It's my replacement of a coffee machine. So I'm gonna put down below links to all of the pieces that I use to make my own nitrogen infused coffee at home. Bye.